Wow, good morning. Whoa. Adjusting the volume. Okay. Good morning, every pony. I need to move you guys all the way over here. Where you belong. There you go. I am awake-ish for once. I woke up at like 6:40 instead of like literally 5 minutes before stream. Isn't that crazy? And I actually was able to drink like coffee and stuff. Anyways, hi every pony. We are straight up Apollo justicing it today. It's gonna be interesting because we're in court, but I kind of forgot everything that happened. So hopefully it doesn't like get all kerfuffled. That's a word, right? That's a word, kerfuffled. Reaching for the water bottle again. I literally just started. I'm not chapped at all. Okay. I'm scared for court. I might die like 12 billion times, but that's okay. We ball. Where are we? I think we're... This one looks right, yeah. Okay. Here we go. This definitely isn't scary at all. Absolutely not. Court. Yeah. We ball. Exactly. I don't even remember what happened last time. I think we're taking a break from the court. Oh yeah, what happened last time was that someone like came in and was like, if you don't go on a 20-minute recess right now, then Trucy's gonna get it, and we were all like, okay, that's really awkward. Let's like kind of like you know, yeah. And Trucy, you moved quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. Trucy, you're okay. I thought. Sniff saw ball. Wow, interesting display of emotions. Don't cry, Apollo. Those good for nothing gangsters. Apollo, that is your client. You can't be saying that. There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Oh? Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else... Who? Ah, ooh, what the heck is that? Surprise. This is one of my best tricks. The amazing Mr. Hat. Like in South Park? I can't wait for Apollo to miss a crucial piece of evidence just to be saved in the nick of time by number 2 attorney. Because that's definitely a thing that's gonna happen. Yeah, he's probably trained in the law, right? He probably knows how to defend people in court. Mr. Hat, my Oshi, exactly. Look at him. Mr. Hat really took a turn for the better after South Park, after getting basically like snuffed out of South Park, you know? You look marvelous, darling. He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. How much can she fit under that cape? A lot, apparently. Set up Mr. Hat and Reginald Yescross. We could. We could set up Reginald right now. I think it might be too early in the morning for Reginald. I say, even though I haven't literally done this before. Oh my god. Oh my god, Reginald jump scare. Why are her eyes so wide? The tracking is not working today, so she just looks kind of insane. She doesn't want to be brought out this early in the morning, I think. Yeah. Here she is. I mean, hi guys. Here she is. It's Reginald Yescross. Isn't this great? Reginald Yescross playing Ace Attorney. She's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Let's see how long I can keep this up for. Probably like 5 minutes. I should make a redeem for Reginald. Yes, I am a big hit. Ha ha ha. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean you, Trucy? There are some things you just don't do. Yeah, Trucy, that was so mean of you. I can't believe you would do something like that. I can't believe we brought out Reginald this early in the morning. We are 8 minutes in, and 5 of those minutes have been on the loading screen. I'm pressing charges. Apollo, now's not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here. Wait, Yescross is a cat, Norcross is a bird. Toxic Yowie? Do we actually... Are they related? Does that matter? It's the internet. I don't... Not that I'm into that. I hate those kinds of ships, but like... What are the ethics behind Yesnor? What is... We've gone to shipping them now, apparently. I can't believe this. What if we just say they're not related, but they have such similar names that... well, Yescross and Norcross are clearly different surnames. There we go. Yeah, that's the justification. They are They are not related. Cousins, though. We can say that it takes place in the 1800s. No, we can't say that. I dug myself into a really bad hole. I'm gonna take Reginald off screen now. The rigging on her is so good, though. Oh my god. Let's see. We're coming back. We're making a comeback. Hello. Hello. It's me again. I am once again here. How did we get here? How did we get here? We're supposed to be playing Ace Attorney. It's you who's being threatened here. Huh? Remember what you said to Walkie's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more staged abductions, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got. You can see what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. All the times there was a contradiction? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Hello, protagonist of hit game Slay the Princess. Oh my god, yeah, that's me. That's 100% me. I am the bird guy. I forgot his name. I forgot, like, if he had a real name. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, it's me. I'm the bird guy, and that is absolutely a thing that I do. Yep. Birdly. Is that his name? Yeah. I'm Birdly the bird, and I'm a bird. Yep. My mouth doesn't close when I close my mouth. I think it might be something up with my tracking, but that's okay. It like takes a while for it to close, actually. To like register as closed. Like, I'm gonna like shut up for a minute to see if like it will close. It does take a while. That's so interesting. Anyways. Good thing I do. There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in, and each time there was a contradiction. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. Oh, he said the man tossed aside a pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough, there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how does that help us? Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. Ah, game mechanic time. Have you thrown out the empty bottles and cans? No. It's been like 2 days. I should probably go about doing that. Or at least refill the bottles. I don't know if... I know that like refilling the bottles is bad because microplastics, but like I feel bad for just constantly using up bottles. So I'm gonna refill one of them for pills. Aren't there 3? There's this one that I have right now in front of me. The one that's like, this one? This one's full. And then there's 2 by my nightstand. Plus the glass, plus the can that I need to throw away. Whoopsie daisy. Like, technically it's not throwing them away, it's recycling them, but I feel bad for using up so many regardless. So I'm gonna refill one of them for my pills. Which, I just remembered I need to take, guys, what if I take my pills right now? Because I just remembered I have to do that. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. We're gonna... What if you just got 1 reusable water bottle and just filled it up in the kitchen? You got me there. I should invest in an actual reusable water bottle. That is a good idea. 1 second. Hi guys, welcome to my welcome to my med taking stream because I keep forgetting to take my morning ones. Like an idiot. I'm fine with taking my night ones. But my morning ones are a pain in the balls to drink. You know? Okay. If I start choking, don't be alarmed. There we go. Made up for like 10 days of not properly drinking them. Ayo. Let's put the case over there. There we go. What does the de-shrimpify redeem do? It's just a reminder for me to check my posture, basically. Back to the game. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense and he fiddled with the corner of a page in his book. How am I supposed to see that? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? What? I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. Your model looked like it was trying to leave this plane. What does it look like? Is that really what it looked like? I'm trying to like emulate the Goodbye everyone. My final words. Okay, wait, game. Okay, I can see what his opponents were feeling. Do. You mean that's how Mr. Wright won all those games? It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. And I wasn't there all the time either. He's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long. Great, so he cheated. But what does that do for us? I don't believe this. You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth. Perceive the testimony. Become the testimony. Like it tensed its muscles enough it would no longer be here. Wait. I guess hold on. What if I'm not gonna take another one, but I'm gonna hypothetically take another one. Oh, like that. I see now. I see. Ho ho. I like the implication that VTuber models have muscles. Watch the testimony, perceive the truth. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose. Not true. He said so. He said you have the power, Apollo. Apollo, you gotta believe in yourself. Mr. Wright said that. Watch the testimony, perceive his true feelings. Is she serious? Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo. What was that she said before the trial started? Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you were there, Tracy. Is this what he meant by us being fine? Well, methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already today. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. He thinks he's so cool for saying get ready for justice. Let's do it. Apollo, you know, I'm starting to think I can do this. I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Oh, it's Mr. Hat. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best as you can. Oh, I just flew in from the coast and boy are my arms tired. Right. Mr. Hat gonna come in clutch, I think. Chekhov's Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat's gonna come in and be like, objection! And all like, it's not even gonna sound like an objection. It's just gonna be like a loud clatter and it's gonna be, and that's the objection. And everyone looks over at Mr. Hat. Ew, his hair is like graying at the back. Court is now back in session. Right, we're fine. Ahem. I'd like to say to the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice. Oh, you mean me? Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat? Huh, right, him. Don't worry about him. I settled that. You settled that? Yes, it was an out-of-court settlement. Right. Perhaps Fräulein would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. He's just like his brother. Why is he getting all poetic? Bruh. I'm gonna try to shoot Apollo, but it will be in a dark alley, so they will just see Mr. Hat next to Trucy and shoot it. That's exactly how it's going to go. And that is how Apollo gets to press charges for real this time. Through Mr. Hat, but not in the way he was intending. I think he's on to me. I wish he would stop being so cool. So you can't just call him cool. You guys are in court. We just stepped back into the courtroom. You can't just be like, oh wow, he's being really cool. Like, I know he means it like not in a good way, but also cool like naturally has that positive inclination. Like, Apollo, you could use other words that don't have positive connotations. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something. There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however, but this court will not permit stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor. Don't forget Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. How do you think the judge feels looking at this? He's probably looking at this like, man, I can't believe I'm caught up with the Wright family again. They always be doing stuff like this. Why do I still work this job when the Wrights are involved? Why am I always the one involved with the Wright cases? Why can't some other judge be involved? Probably something like that, right? Like there have to be other judges, right? I can't just be this guy from shot to call. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Oh, he's doing the thing. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Not another generation of queers. I'm not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Focus. If only it were that easy. My ears hear what he says. My eyes see his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? Clairvoyancy. Oh. What's this? My bracelet? He has magical powers. Smell. You must smell the testimony. Taste the testimony. Tastimony. Tastymony. Taste the money. My bracelet feels different somehow. I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. I know this sounds crazy, but my bracelet is trying to tell me something. Taste his money. Yeah, I bet he really wants to taste Clavier's money. Prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Okay. Let's press here. See what happens. So you called immediately after witnessing the murder? The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them? Wait, Apollo! This has to be it! Wait, you mean his habit? Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. I'm surprised that's not an orange text. The only time he even had the book open was here. Which means this is the place to look for this habit. I don't know how I know, but I know. Know what? It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness. Your bracelet? I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you were talking about, Trucy, but I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet with R as it reacts to the testimony. Yep, breaking the fourth wall. What's going on? I can see the witness's face, his expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. I can see nothing else, hear nothing else. Apollo, this is kind of freaky, I'm not gonna lie. Like, all things considered, like, it's great that you get to be able to use this ability in court. However, it is freaky. Trucy, what's happening to me? This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing, how do you know about this, Trucy? In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does. That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out. It's kind of freaking me out, bruh. Just look for Mr. Stickler's Twitch. His Twitch? Is it linked somewhere? His habit. You remember it, right? Sure, when he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with a page of his book. You got it. Right now, you're looking at the witness's face. No way. And your eyes are sort of bugging out. I'll bet they are. First, move your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. His hand? You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place. She's right. I can only see his face like this. Time to try changing my viewpoint. Wow, this is a metaphor for changing your viewpoint. Down from a 0 to 100, like, right away. Exactly, like, dude, this is crazy. How do I... Oh, I just wazzed? Okay. Firm. Perfect, now you're really ready. The judge and the blonde are probably hearing what they're saying. Jury, too. Yeah, they're probably, like, sitting there, like, what are you on about? Like, they're sitting there, like, what are you muttering about? What are you guys doing over there? And, like, Clavier is just, like, about to call, like, for another... He's about to say objection and be like, Your Honor, the defense is being weird. The defense is tweaking out. Ready for what? Ready to perceive the truth behind the Twitch. Okay, Twitch.tv. Are there any Twitch mods here? What is the truth? Perceive. Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit. Right, you mean when he fiddles with the page. That's right. That's your signal to look closer. To perceive with R. Find his weak spot and I guarantee you will be able to give him the royal flush. Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter. I'm a magician, thank you very much, so I have to pay attention to his words. And his fingers. Don't worry if you miss it, you can always try again. Right, look out, nervous twitch. Here comes justice. He really likes that saying. Ergo, I use my cell phone to call the police. I kind of missed it. Here again. Ergo, that's it. What if you had to call the police?
Gotcha!
Gotcha! Apollo, that's not it. Okay. Huh? Oh, I guess I'm kind of lost here. Remember his habit. He fiddles with the pages of his book. The word he's saying right when you see his fingers twitch is the key. Oh, okay. Okay, so I have to watch for his fingers to move. Okay, so I don't look at the phrase. So he didn't use his cell phone? I guess not. And don't worry about getting it perfect your first time. You can always try again.
Gotcha!
So he didn't use his cell phone? What? Who? Did he use someone else's cell phone? Did he use, like, a payphone? What did he do? I saw it just now. I could see it. Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? Oh, this banging of desks. It's quite bad for my circulation, you know. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone? Whoa, what are you talking about? I'm curious now about the cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask a few questions? I can see it, Stickler. I can see your cursed technique. What to ask, what to ask. Ask for the number, ask to see his phone, ask for the model phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Why? Whatever for? Show me and you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. You don't have it? Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone? Yeah, where did you get that? He says, pulling out the really weird sprite that I hate. That's the phone from yesterday. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here? How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment? Wait a minute, what is the meaning of this? The judge is just here for a fun time. He's just here to be, like, the reaction channel, basically. This cell phone was found yesterday, in the Maractus Clinic garage. The Maractus... Why, that's where the victim lived. Yarg, that's impossible, he says, flipping through the pages, like, insanely. The judge's chat. Judge, is this real? Am I calling you guys the judges now? Judges, what's the verdict? Instead of chat, is this real? It's judge, what's the verdict? That's what you guys are being referred to as now. No more of this Renatachi business. You guys are my judges. Judge, jury, executioner. Is the judge. We are the jury. Oh my gosh, so I'm the judge? So jury, what's the verdict? Jury, what are your thoughts? Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? What is that sound? Weuk! Hell yeah, death. The jury says death. It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone. A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all. Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with a startlingly high degree of accuracy, it is right around here. Mr. Wright's office. That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie? There can be only one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone. Because it was found in the victim's garage. Ooh, what are you saying? Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all. Bum 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 bum. Jury, is this true? Jury, is this real? But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I were trying to kill him. Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night. Well, yes, but no. This line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true, I lost my cell phone. But you can't prove that I lost it that night. Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to a connection with the crime. Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? That's a great question. The night of the murder? Torn off the car that hit Mr. Wright. Oh, shoot! Yes! It's the mirror. Oh, I like your swagger, her forehead. Hit it. Stop flirting! You're in court! Wait, Yoage, jury and executioner. Yes! Oh my god! I'm the Yoage, you guys are the jury, and the executioner. Oh my god. The executioner is Clavier. Just kidding. He's far from straight. He's like bi. He has to be. Like, look at this man. Let's see, executioner, that can be like the judge because he, you know, yeah, even though Yoage is already there. I know what I'm saying. I know my line of reasoning. Trust. The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say. The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is
Take that!
That's a side view mirror. As it so happens, Dr. Maractus's car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder. An accident? An accident? Hehehehe. It happened a little after 9 p.m. just outside People Park, our murder scene. Dr. Maractus's car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground, right under the wheel. So are we gonna prosecute this guy? Hi Rena, hi Neko. Welcome to jury duty. Too drunk to be here, just so you know. I love you, man. Have a nice stream. Love you too, bro. Have a good drunkenness. Let's see. Where was I? Are we gonna get this guy for Grand Theft Auto now? Is that what's gonna happen? This guy is gonna get prosecuted, charges for stealing a car? Right under the wheel. Ergo, Mr. Stickler. Oh, using his words against him. The only time he could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Literally, how do you make the noises he's, like, enunciating? Mr. Stickler, you know what that means? You did break into the victim's garage that night. This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus? No, stop! This is too much! This can't be happening! Prosecutor! Say something! I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is, other than this. Don't get assassinated now. I will try my hardest not to. That's so ominous of a warning. I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared? Yes, Your Honor. I know that face. That's the face of guilt. Ho ho, hee hee. Hoo hoo. Stickler's truth. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. Under the car? Who does this guy think he is? And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand. All as clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. Awkward. Awkward. Yes, but your cell phone was lying in the garage. Ah, yes, well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. He is flipping that page a lot. It is given to rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know. Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during the testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around. Right, no problem. I hope. Here comes Justice. He has used that phrase 3 different times today. Like, at least. Okay, time to press on everything. That night, yes. He went to the supermarket.
Hold it!
Did he, though? Does he have a receipt? So you went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place? Well, yes, of course. Incidentally, the prosecution has received no report of this domestic detail. Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself? No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me. I'm sure the store clerks would disagree. Do you think sampling free food counts as a religion? In any case, that night, do you think he says it in his head in bed too? Him and Clappy or Gavin after this. Here comes Justice. No. I can't believe this. Oh my god, now that image is in my head. Why would you do that? Here comes Justice. Stop. No. I know what he walks right up to Clappy or Gavin. Here comes Justice. Literally. Stop. How did we get here? In any case, then I'm red in the face. I sampled to my heart's content and was on my way back home, yes. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. Well, it was found beneath the thing though, so that's kinda wackadoodle. That's when he passed in front of the Maractus clinic? Bruh. Why? Yes, that's correct. That was a pretty suspicious pause there. Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder. Of course. The supermarket is here along the main road. My way home from there takes me past the Maractus clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet woe is I walked on, unaware of my loss. And walked right into that fateful park. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. Where did you go? Which entrance did you enter the park from? Well, to be exact, one might say that I went in from the entrance closest to the Maractus clinic. The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance? I have no recollection of such a thing, no. He is fiddling with the pages again. Yet though I might have missed the tracks, I cannot miss what happened next. I am a keen observer. I'm of the obvious, you might say. Saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all as clear as day, he says, furiously flipping through the page. How does a cell phone specifically roll between the wheels of a car? I don't know. It's got that anime game logic. This part of the testimony is the key. I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? Maybe the killer? Are you sure you remember the killer clearly? How many times must I repeat myself? It was him, that unscrupulous, fox-like fellow in the defendant's chair. He was looking even more unscrupulous at the time, no less. He does look a bit like one of those trickster foxes in Legends of Yore. I guess the killer's identity is already old territory. Time to ask something new. Okay, let's go back here. Burm, burm, burm. Burm, burm, burm. Okay, you can see the victim quite clearly too. Oh, clear as clear can be, I assure you. I see. So, how do you look? How? How do you mean how? Be specific. I mean in general. The defense will refrain from straining to come up with the questions. Find the question that lies in your heart and ask that. Yes, Your Honor. Great. A judge who moonlights as a self-help guru. Okay. Let's press on the noodle stand. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand? Quite well, I guess. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that was it. For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Well, Mr. Justice? What about that sign? Could that be important? Very important, yes. You know what? I'm not drunk enough to not be here. I'm back. Hi, back. I'm howdy. What's up, back? Welcome. I got that. Blark. Back. So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle? It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony. Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days. I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well. Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match up to IVU's cafeteria. Cafeteria? Why did I say it like that? Some apply to the school merely for a taste of our smart noodles. I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. For the sign on the stand the victim was pulling, it said noodle. Do 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 do. It says, it doesn't say noodle, haha, it says Aldoon. Is there anything I can, I like how this is just in 3D. Okay. It should be this, right? Hopefully. Okay. Let's present. Don't mix energy drinks with alcohol. That shit hits harder. That kind of sounds dangerous. Are you like okay? That's kind of like, I feel like that's not good for you. I feel like I've read about deaths that have happened because of energy drinks and alcohol. Like, please be careful. Please drink safely or energy drink safely. Everybody in this court thinks with their stomach. I'm thinking with my stomach. Are you absolutely sure the sign read noodle? Why, just last week my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. It read, without a doubt, noodle. I see. What? What are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? So you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing... here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Hydrate. That's a good idea. I haven't drinking water in like this whole time. Trapped in the dungeons. Speaking of Apollo, hello Apollo. All of your names are blue, so I keep mixing you guys up. Except for Neko. Neko, you're pink. Okay. Okay, we are doing this now, I suppose. Okay. We out here. Apollo Justice is gonna have to wait. I must do my daily squats. They are not daily in the slightest. Okay. La 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 la. I don't know if you guys can see me. Probably not. I wish to be pink, cute Birdman. Yeah, you get to be pink and cute and a Birdman. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Could you guys hear my knee popping that entire time? Oh, so I'm the cute Birdman. Oh my gosh, yeah! Let's move this back here. Let me sit back down. Navigate this corner I'm in. Actually, you know what? While I'm like not playing the game, I'm gonna turn the fan off because it's kind of cold. I returned, but for real this time. Hee. Whoop. Readjustment. Put the headphones back on. Yay. You think so? Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand, and to carefully read what the sign says. I didn't even mean to mix them, by the way. I just forgot. Yeah, you should probably be more careful next time, please. See, the sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Eldunes. Inconceivable. I'm certain it's definitely Noodle for sure. Positive. I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight. Oop. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said Noodle. And he saw it right? Wait, hold on. Let me like, how do you see Noodle on this? Oh, through the back. Okay. Bro is crying. What a crybaby. It's so true. It seems Eldoom improved his Eldoom. Oh! And he saw it right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign would be read the way Mr. Stickler claims? What? Mr. Justice, show us this spot. The witness actually viewed the stand from this location. From like right here. The witness was standing here, on the opposite side. How do you know that? When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads Eldunes, as we know. However, Observe the other side of the stand. Oh, this side says noodle. Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Yo, you got me.
Objection!
So what? So what? What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or the south side? It marks no difference at all. He is right. Travel far enough to the south and you will end up going north. Viewed on a global scale, directions are utterly without meaning. Okay, man, whatever you say. Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change? It changes everything, Apollo. Trucy. Remember his testimony from before? Though, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Oh, they're all in 3D now. The killer and the victim are facing each other here. Then, at the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. At which point, the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right? Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Oh, completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction. Oh! Oh! How silly, how quaint. I like how they draw the nose on there. The bullet would have to hit his left temple. Ah, ha! In other words, someone standing at point K, they didn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible. That's right. So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning. Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Flowline. I don't get it. I mean, you are a bit inebriated right now, aren't you? Basically, the wound was found on the Can we get an egg update? I haven't been to the grocery store, so I would not know. The only person who could have shot from the correct angle was Angle was Stickler. Yes. What meaning? The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north. North. Ah, but that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing. Correct. So if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself. Angler was Stickle. But you did. Yeah, I did, but like, see, the problem is I forgot to check. You had the last stream saying I went to saying grocery store. No? Wait, yes? Are you talking about the Damien stream? If you're talking about the Damien stream, I did go to the grocery store. Sorry guys, we're pointing out my own contradictions. Oh no. Let's see. If you're talking about the Irium stream, I ended up not going. But if you're talking about the Damien stream, I did go. I just didn't, like, Irium? Yeah, I didn't go yesterday. It was my parents who went to the grocery store. They went to Costco. You know what? You shouldn't forget to check out the 100-line demo on Steam. Oh my gosh, true. I'm so scared because do I trust anything made by the Danganronpa creators? No, they're scary. Oh my gosh, traitor, I know. It's not a traitor if I explicitly said that it's my parents who wanted to go to the grocery store and not me. Haha. That was Mr. Stickler himself. Yarg! Do you trust anything made by the Zero Escape creators? Maybe. A little bit. Cause Zero Escape was like good. You know? That does come with the implication that Danganronpa is bad. Order, order, order. Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She's flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. Dude, why did you hit the wall? What did the wall do to you? Good and evil energies. Exactly. Clarify one point for me if you would, Hair Forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Gasp. Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent. True. Almost like hope and despair. Ah! Ah! I think I'm gonna black out. Can we get Toby to be green? Who is Toby and why should he be green? Toby, like, Toby Fox? Like, Tobuscus? Like who? But something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please, looks aside, I'm really a nice guy. All my friends say so. Let's hear... Why not? That's a Pokemon. You got me there, but who's Toby? Yeah, who's Toby and why should he be green? Let's hear what the defense has to say. What are you going to do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Grand Theft Auto. I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why now. The word confession isn't in my dictionary. Hair forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Hair Stickler's silence. Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness just now. For a crime other than murder. Your reason? The court's all ears. Yeah, I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is there? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime? Your evidence? The court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. We're gonna save. We're gonna save. I don't know what they could mean. We're gonna save. I'm not Toby, I'm Howdy. I swear you're Toby on Discord. Oh my god. Toby, would you like to be green? I don't know how to make you green. I gotta throw away trash. Show us evidence that points to the witness's involvement in a crime. Found an exhaust pipe of a car. Would it be...
Take that!
The evidence is this. What is that? Woman's underwear? Hey, those are mine! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not this. He's just not gonna say anything, I guess. Don't look at me like that! Oh boy, we're back to this subplot. No. Why was this written in? Order, order, order. Mr. Stickler. While I can't say this comes as a shock, it's not what it seems. By Pythagoras' theorem. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place in the Miraculous Clinic garage. Uh-huh. So he wasn't guilty of stealing a car. The answer is obviously the badge. Trust me, on God. Whatever you say, bro. Like, you should, like, take a nap, I think. Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the 1st degree. Please, hear me out! It's not what it looks like! Is it? Is it, Mr. Man? Fun fact, while I've only gone through 5 of the 100 endings, the 100 line so far has no underwear subplot, unless you count a sword. What does that mean? What does the sword have to do? Order, order, order! Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed. It's not what it seems. That's so awkward. So, are we to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl's undergarments? Perhaps you're not aware that my school's name was originally written IV. I stands for intelligent, V stands for valiant, see? Your point? I'm not done. Now, I'm a major in the science department, and what does science teach if not curiosity? I'm so congested right now. Oh, give me a second. Okay. I think it's a little bit better. Probably not. So it's Reddit that keeps bringing it up. Bringing the plot line? Yeah. The holy Jumonji sword has pajamas. Huh. Bro has never been with a girl, that's what's going on. Yeah! What? Yeah! Is that a crime? What? Yes, we of the IVU Science Department are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting, and what greater challenge to science than a mystery?
Objection!
What is this? Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here. No, you do not understand. A mystery is the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. From the moment I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate. For science. So basically, what I'm getting from this is that he's a pedophile. What is this? A full-size car tire was only the first mystery those panties revealed. A tire? Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those panties. But that's not all. First there was the tire, then a stew pot, and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic. Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Huh? He's talking about my magic panties trick. Where is this? I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties? It mocks the very laws of physics. A broom and a frozen chicken, Trucy? Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits? Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick? You say panties, but they are so much more than that. What is this subplot? For me, they are an object for serious study. I wonder, there has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you? I am sorry, but I did it for science. What is going on? Each time I spent— oh my god, I'm not reading all this. Lucy to the mystery. Even that night as she chased me through the streets, I wept tears of joy. Perhaps this is the night that I will seize the truth that lies within those. Yet woe was I, for once again the lacy heart-pounding truth slipped through my fingers and— oh my god. Still, that leaves one thing unexplained. You refer to our witness's other lie, yes. The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but it was in fact the north. Yeah. This almost sounds like my cousin's best friend's uncle that went to jail. Oh my god, no way. Your cousin's best friend's uncle also went to jail for this? That's crazy. Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that? Be my guest, Hair Forehead. Me? Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea? Apollo. There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a— well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his location? Why would he lie about his location? Why would he lie about his location? I don't know, bro. What? Why? Metallic object found in Milwaukee? Why would he— guys, I'm stuck. Why the witness lied about his location? Why would he do that? No, because it doesn't have anything to do with the bowl. Found in a trash can at— oh, I got it! The evidence that shows why he lied is this. I did it. I figured it out. I need my brain bleached. Yeah, me too. What? More panties? Oh my god, it continues. How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, Hair Forehead? These are the last. Honest. These were found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood. Mr. Stickler, you didn't. Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of— oh my god. So, these are your handiwork as well. That night, I had been chased, hounded into the miraculous clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in the garage for a short while. Then, abandoning I made for home. No unemployed, broke and loose. Perf. I know, right? What is this? To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by a giant mansion, a giant pair of panties. Oh my god. Apparently he didn't know those bloomers belonged to the mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, when I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Maractus. I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me? That's when you disposed of the bloomers? Yes. It was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne. What does this have to do with science? A fascinating if disturbing tale. Yisong, but not like Yisong in any way. Yisong if he was like cringe and terrible and awful. fascinating and disturbing tale. Why does he have graduation stuff? Isn't he still actively like... Isn't he actively studying? I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close, and I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial. One last thing, if I might. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin, regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant, Waki Kitaki, was at the scene of the crime, and he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Waki Kitaki has a clear motive. Indeed, the defendant Waki Kitaki is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there is no one else on the scene of the crime. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and the prosecution. Yeah, baby. What the fuck? What does this have to do with Yi-song? Who even is Yi-san? Only tangentially tied by the concept of research. Ooh, Yi-song is a bird. Rena is a bird. Two birds on a wire. What is this, like, merging of brain cells going on over there? No problem. Very well. This brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned. Wow, that took exactly an hour. That's crazy. Save progress? Yes. Is this assigned to end? Perchance. Return to games menu. Okay. That was shorter than I thought it would be, but I think that just proves that I somehow have managed to, like, get on board with Ace Attorney logic. Somehow. Yeah, that was a hell of a trial. I can't believe that happened. Bruh. Yeah, I'm gonna end now. I know it was short, but, like, it was a heck of a trial. And I imagine the next part of the trial was going to take quite a bit of time since we're going to actually be figuring out the murder. So, yeah. I am going to end. Tomorrow... What are we doing tomorrow? I think I still need to do Cyberpunk. Or was that what I was doing tomorrow? Let's check. Yes. Wait. No. Wait. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna annoy someone. Who are you gonna annoy? Then confess again. Have fun with that. Tomorrow we're doing Cyberpunk on YouTube because I feel like it. Yay. This trial might take a bit of time, but not as much as getting all 100 endings and hit game 100 line Last Defense Academy. You really want me to play this game. I guess I'm gonna have to download the demo. Oh no, whatever will I do? Yeah, maybe that'll be a stream for next week, probably. But otherwise, we are in fact going to be ending right now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Cyberpunk on YouTube because Cyberpunk's a good game. Can we stop with the underwear as evidence? We have stopped. In fact, I think that'll be hopefully that'll be the end of the underwear arc. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to upload another Olympus video soon. Okay, bye-bye! Otsurena, bye! Wee!